What's good, guys? It's your boy Justin J coming to you with another car video. Let's cook, boys. Let's cook. All right. These are 5 things that women say that are major red flags. Every dude should know this, okay? So I keep getting on one-on-one calls and just dudes, who aren't well versed and they don't understand the dynamics and things that happen when a woman is actually interested in you. Dudes keep bumping their head over and over again because they're not screening or looking out for signs that a woman has low to medium interest in them. You only want to deal with women that have high interest in you. They don't question you. They don't question your leadership. They don't question the cooperation. They just cooperate. It's that simple. I keep hearing dudes saying, but what if she said this, but she said this, so I'm so confused. No, you weren't paying attention to the words, okay? So you're always going to know when a woman's more so going to waste your time as opposed to cooperate in the situation. So I got a couple talking points. We're going to go over the 5 things. And when you understand all of this, it makes you more attractive. Everything becomes uncomplicated. Since we're on the topic of becoming more attractive and uncomplicated, the sponsor of today's video is Teej Hanley. A lot of guys are always asking me, how can I become more attractive? Honestly speaking, having a quality skincare routine is the first step you need to take to become more attractive. And Teej Hanley simplifies the entire process of taking care of your skin. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing you don't. I still don't think some of you believe me when I tell you how much implementing a quality skincare routine will improve your confidence in all aspects of your life. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. And they make it simple for guys like us. They provide this instruction card in every box that tells you when to use each product, how to use each product, and in what order. It definitely comes in the clutch. Skincare wasn't always something I took seriously, but as soon as I got my hands on some Teej Hanley, everything became clear. It's a complete game changer. But you don't just have to take my word for it, because they have over 7,000 5-star reviews from satisfied customers all around the world. In addition to amazing skin, members of Teej Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, access to exclusive monthly deals, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Teej Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description and you'll get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift. Don't miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link and get started today. All right, so let's get straight into the video. Number 1, men need to wine and dine me. I want princess treatment, anything, but let's keep it there. Men need to wine and dine me. When a woman is saying that, it's okay to have high standards and you don't want to sell yourself short. That's cool. But, women are trying to condition you. And a lot of dudes jump out of the window and think that they have to wine and dine a woman, when no, realistically, you need to start slow. If you wine and dine a woman, she's going to instantly know, I don't have to give it up to him. Now, see, the funny part about it is dudes can wine and dine a woman and she'll still give it up to them or cooperate. But here's the thing. They never needed to do that in the first place. They never needed to do that in the first place. I know this because I was recently speaking to a chick and she told me from the moment I met this dude, I knew that he had money and I was going to give it up to him anyway. But he still did all this stuff and I was sexually attracted to him. So I still went through with it. But he didn't have to do any of that. Now, look. That just goes and proves my point. She liked him for him. Even though he went above and beyond, he didn't have to do that. See, she gave it up to him, but here's the thing. She got let down because she thought that this was going to keep happening. She really thought it was going to keep happening, but she knew that he didn't have to do it regardless. When a woman really likes you, yes, you having money and stuff like that, yeah, it's a bonus, but when she likes you for you, you don't have to do all of that stuff. Telling you right now, you don't have to do it. But see, when a woman's saying you need to do this in order for me to give you some of my time, it doesn't make any sense. You see, women are going around on the internet saying nowadays, I'm not going on a coffee date because it takes more time and I put more money into getting dressed up to actually step out on the $5 coffee date. Listen, a dude would appreciate it if you just showed up being your natural self, enjoy a cup of coffee, and just really pick each other's brain for a little bit. But see, women are always trying to put a price tag on things. This is why women take pictures of food, and maybe the guy will be in the picture, but it'll be from the neck down, the collar down. You'll see the dude's shirt, but you won't see him. They'll even take a picture of his shoes and her shoes and like, you know, put that picture as the second picture in the lineup, but they'll never show the dude. They want to show the experience that they still got it like that. So always remember that. Women saying that you need to wine and dine them just basically means that, you know, in order for you to get a speck of my time, you have to jump out of the window. I'm not guaranteeing anything after this, but you need to jump out of the window. The funny part is, if she's attracted to you, it doesn't matter what you do. When she sees you and she meets you, she's going to like you for you and cooperate. So it's a major red flag when a woman says you need to wine and dine me. Because here's the thing, a woman is used to simps whining and dining, okay? So when you come along and do it, you blend in with them. You blend in right with the simps. Remember that. So, and here's the thing, even when women are trying to say that, like that's their normal experience and it's not, she's acting delusional. You still don't want to deal with that because that's entitlement. And like I said, women can be entitled, but not with you. All right. You always have to remember, everything is going to happen on your terms. You don't move on a woman's terms. So if she needs a dude to wine and dine her, send her on her way. Let her find that, but it won't be you. Number 2, if it's worth my time, then I'll show up. What you dudes need to understand is when you ask a woman out, I'm advocating for this from now on. Ask women to hang out. At first, before you even give her the rundown of the plans, just say, hey, trying to meet up? Trying to hang out? Just test and screen, okay? Because what you're gonna see is, it's a big red flag when a woman says, well, if it's worth my time, I'll step out with you. If it's worth my time, I'll show up. Because she should only be interested in you. Remember, number 1, a man needs to wine and dine me. He doesn't really need to. She just wants you to do that. She wants to get something out of it. You do not have to do that. So dudes need to understand, when a woman says, if it's worth my time, she's not that interested in you, and it's probably going to go nowhere. Listen, if you like doing all this stuff, going out on extravagant dates, hey, that's your prerogative. You can do whatever you want. But what I'm saying is, when a woman is really interested in you, you know, they say burning desire in this space, or when a woman sees value in you, she's not going to ask you to jump through a bunch of hoops. She's going to see you, make it uncomplicated because you're attractive to her. She's sexually attracted to you. She's never going to say any goofy nonsense like that. If it's worth my time, because if it's worth both of our times, we're going to enjoy each other's time together. Doesn't that make sense? So when a woman says, if it's worth my time, it's very one-sided. She really has no interest in showing up and cooperating and showing you that she's actually worth something. She's just like, no, you need to show up and show your worth, or else I'm out of here, or else I'm not going to show up. That's a huge red flag. That's a huge red flag. See, even when you're trying to just see a chick and exchange energy, you never want to be doing it with a chick who's full of herself, with a chick who thinks she's better than you. When women say things like that, she automatically thinks she's better than you. We're not dealing with that. That's low to medium interest. Either way, you're going to have to try and raise her interest. So it's a major red flag when a woman says, if it's worth my time, I'll be there. Number 3, if he wanted to, he would. Okay, major red flag. And here's the thing about it, because like I said, it's always one-sided, because you could say back to her, yeah, but if she wanted to, she would. If you wanted to, you would just show up, cooperate. So when a woman says, if he wanted to, he would. If you wanted to, you would. That's shaming language for, you know, you're not good enough anyway, because you need to bow down and prove yourself to me. All right. Whenever you hear this come out of a woman's mouth, you're not going to want to deal with her like that. You're not, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to want to deal with her like that, because there's more shaming language to come behind that. There's more friction, more resistance. Okay. You're going to have to jump through hoops. If he wanted to, he would. Well, obviously I'm not going for it. So what are you talking about? I'm doing what I want. See, women use this language to shame men into getting their way. But see, a real dude ain't going for any of it. So just know that if you ever hear a chick, if you see these chicks on the internet saying that, just know those chicks are never going to have a genuine connection with somebody. And if a chick ever tries to bring that to you, you do not accept it. Return back to sender. Respect yourself. Number 4, well, a real man would do this. It's kind of the same thing, right? So a real man would do this. No, actually, a real man stands on principles and he does what he wants to do. And he's not about to switch up because somebody wants something extravagant or somebody's giving him an ultimatum. No, a real dude is just going to say, well, you know what? That's not going to work for me. Turn his back, move on to the next option. When a woman says, you know, you're not a real man if you don't do this. I explained this before. I need dudes to wake up because most dudes make mistakes and they try to jump out of the window and please the woman. No, dude, that's you being a simp. So when a woman says you're not a real man or a real man would do this, she's saying you're not a simp, which is a good thing. Or a simp would do this, or I'm used to simps doing this. Who do you think you are? All right, just know you respect yourself. Don't ever let a woman shame you. Well, a real man would do this, and a real man would move like this, and a real man would talk like that. If you knew what a real man was, wouldn't it be easy for you to track down a real man and get one? But 9 times out of 10, when women say that, they don't have a real man in the background. So just remember that you are a real man by standing on your square. You are a real man by offering an invitation, right? And then she's acting as if it's not good enough. And then you just move on. You're not butthurt. You're not badgering her. You're not getting mad. You're moving on to the next option. And here's the thing. When you move like a real man, you see women get pissed. Women get pissed and they act as if something's wrong with you, like you're not getting on their program. But no, there can only be one leader. She needs to be on your program. Always remember that, bro. She needs to be on your program. So when she's saying stuff like that, she's trying to get you to cooperate and be on her program. It can never work like that. It's a huge red flag because time and time again, we've seen that if you let a woman lead something, she'll lead it to nowhere. She'll lead it to nowhere. So always remember, respect yourself. Never accept this. It's a huge red flag. Number 5, I want a guy who's obsessed with me. Or if they say, if a guy isn't obsessed with me, I don't want it. This is complete bull crap. All right. Now, most dudes believe this. That's why they want to be the apple of a woman's eye. They want to go above and beyond, right? Because they think that that's going to win the woman over. No, when you're obsessed with the woman, it makes her despise you. It repulses her. After a while, yeah, she might think it's cute in the beginning, but no, she grows to be tired of this stuff. She grows to just not like you anymore because every time she turns around, there you are. There you are. This is why I say you never have to pretend like you're busy, but you shouldn't even have it in you to want to go back and forth and text a chick. You should just instantly call, FaceTime call, meet up. You shouldn't want to be texting and going back and forth. This is why I keep getting this question from dudes. Well, why is she taking long to respond? Why does it seem like now she's not interested because I'm getting one-word answers? It's because you were rushing it. You want these text message games. You want to be sitting there playing the game on the iPhone through the text messages. You want to sit there and, send each other gifts through the text message. And see, here's the thing. Nothing's wrong with that, but for you to be fiending for it, for you to be like, I want that from her. No. She's going to naturally do it. But for you to want to have this texting battle or go back and forth as a sign that she really likes you, let me tell you something, man. When a woman is really interested in you, high interest, right? A woman, look, like my main chick, right? She will text me all the time. If she's at the store buying things for me, she'll be like, well, do you like this? Do you like that? What about this? I saw that. And to the point where I'm like, just get everything. Get everything. She laughs too. LOL, you're right. I don't even know why I keep texting. I know what you like already. It will keep coming forward. When a woman really likes you, she will keep coming forward. Even if you put a woman on ice, she will keep coming forward. Did you get my text? Question mark. Question mark. Hello? Did you fall asleep? I miss you. Answer me. Question mark. Question mark. Thumbs up emoji because she has an attitude now. So you don't need to do it because when you get it, you're going to be annoyed. See, it's the same thing as when a woman says, I want a guy to be obsessed with me. And if he's not, I don't want it, right? She's saying that, but when she gets it, how does she treat it? It's the same thing. All right. So when a woman says that, it's complete games. She's trying to run game on you. She's trying to make you jump out of the window, make yourself less attractive and make things complicated. But we're all about making things uncomplicated and being more attractive to ourselves. So when you do that, and then she doesn't reciprocate it after a while, it's going to make you feel a certain type of way about yourself. Like you're not good enough. Like, why is she acting like this? You never want to think like that. Okay? You're the opportunity. You are him. They are them. So never deal with that. When a woman says that, just know, okay, I'm going to do the complete opposite. Here's another trick that I want dudes to use. Whenever you like a chick and you're noticing these patterns of things she's saying, and you're like, yeah, that kind of seems annoying, I'm not going for it. Just remember, do the opposite. I want a guy to text me when he gets places so I know he's safe. Do the opposite. Do it. Just do the opposite. I want a guy to go over the top. I'm not accepting the bare minimum. Do the opposite. Whatever they say. I want a guy that's not going to rush things and take his time and be, emotionally invested in me. Do the opposite. Do the opposite. You know what's funny? When a woman really likes you, she never talks about all that stuff. No ultimatums. No, I need him to do this, that, and the third. No, she's just comfortable in the situation. You know what's funny? When chicks say, I need time to get comfortable with the guy for anything to happen. I've noticed this time and time again. When you first meet a woman, she's instantly comfortable when she's really interested in you. Instantly comfortable. You're even going to hear things like, it seems like I've known you for years and we just met, because she's instantly comfortable. You don't have to go out of your way to make a woman comfortable. All right. Remember that. So when a woman says, if he's not obsessed with me, I don't want it, it's complete BS. Don't go for it. It's a major red flag that she's a time waster, and 9 times out of 10, she's going to run game on you. All right. Now, I want to speak on the type of women that you should actually date and that you can exchange energy with. All right. Women that are making it feel like water. Okay. When I say water, it's as easy as pouring a glass of water. You asking her out on a date is easy as pouring a glass of water. You meeting up for the date is easy as pouring a glass of water. Okay. Dudes need to understand that when a woman is really interested in you, all of that stuff that I just talked about, all the stuff that's in your head, it doesn't matter. Okay. I recently had a one-on-one call and the dude waited to the end of the date to kiss her, and then she didn't want to talk to him anymore. I need you dudes to understand, half the battle of becoming more attractive and making things uncomplicated is you going after what you want. Don't wait. Do not wait, because that drops the attraction. You have to be straightforward and don't be nervous. Okay, because when a woman is making it easy for you, see, the one thing that this guy didn't understand was he messed up. They went and had a couple drinks. And she said, oh, is your apartment over here? Is it close? He said, yes. She said, okay, let's go. Right? So she's making it easy. They got there. She was making it easy. He offered her a beer. She said, okay. She drank the beer. She sat down. They were having a little chit chat. Everything was good. But he said he was so nervous. Why? How are you still nervous when a woman's making it easy for you? See, you have to be appreciative. Okay? You have to think, oh my God, this is like water. Everything's going smoothly. There's no need to be nervous. You're not even seeing any red flags pop up. So always remember that. There's one side with the red flags, but when you have no red flags, do not psych yourself out. Okay? When a woman is showing you that she's highly interested in you, there is nothing more you need to do. See, the reason why I'm saying this is because it kind of ties into what I was saying before. When a woman likes you, you don't have to do anything. But see, there's times where a woman will like a guy like that and he still won't pick up on the signs. When a woman is asking you things like, let's really think about it. Hey, is your apartment close to here? And you're like, yeah, let's go back to your apartment. Why is she saying something like that? Why? I had another call. A dude didn't understand that she was giving him every sign that he needed to take the lead. He didn't take the lead, right? And then he ended up getting mad at the chick. She was throwing up no red flags at all. But he was all in his head, thinking that she did something wrong when she did nothing wrong. He did not lead because he thought he was seeing red flags when they were clearly no red flags. He just didn't initiate and take the lead. So, it's both sides of it. When you see red flags and you hear red flags, understand that it's not going to go in your favor. Get the hell out of the way. But understand this, when a woman is making it so easy, there are no red flags. There are no red flags. And if you're in your head, you need to get out of your own way. Remember when I say this, guys, get out of your own way. Go after what you want. Make things happen. There is no reason to be nervous. There is no reason to be nervous. But I want you dudes to understand, when a woman is in a situation with you and she's highly interested, she's not going to do anything to mess up the situation. Even if you think something's going a certain way, it's really not. If she's not obnoxious, if she's not going out of her way to create friction, everything's going to go smooth. You just need to take the lead. She will not do anything to mess up the situation. If you guys want to do one-on-one coaching with me, just DM me on Instagram. It's JostinJ_, and we'll get on that. Hope you guys got a lot out of this video. Remember, you are him, they are them. It's your boy Justin J. Get with you boys in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go, boys. Let's go.